I'll tell you what, if you've heard of or seen the emerald ash borer, it is not our friend. Ottawa City Councillor Peter Hume is here. How are you today?
I'm very good. How are you?
Welcome to the show. Good to have you on.
Great to be here.
This is a problem that's been ongoing. The emerald ash borer, or the ash borer as we like to call it, affects a lot of trees in the nation's capital.
Absolutely. 75,000 street trees all throughout our city. It's been here for a couple of years, the borer. It has no natural enemies. No pesticide can eliminate it. It's a huge...
No pesticide can cut it down?
No. You can manage it if you catch it early enough.
Right.
But it can't eliminate the borer. And it will kill the ash tree.
Yeah.
So, in my neighborhood, we have whole streets that have lined with ash. That if we don't make sure that people are aware and help us determine where the borer is, those trees are going to go.
So, 75,000 ash trees in the city, and many have been affected by this, or will be if we don't. What can we do? What are the steps we can take as citizens to help out?
Well, first of all, we need them to identify, is your tree infected? And if we get the tree early enough, residents have the option, they can have it treated, and that will manage the infestation. It won't cure it, it will manage it. But the key is getting to it early enough. And people, they look at their tree and they go, oh, it looks healthy. Unless you look right at the crown, you're not going to know, because it starts to die at the crown and it dies down.
Okay, so from the top down.
From the top down.
Right, right. So what are we looking for? And this is the an artist rendering of the ash borer, is it not?
It is, absolutely. It's from a video that I had commissioned.
Right.
What they look for is they look for little pinholes in the bark of the tree that shows how the borer has got in.
Right.
And you look at the crown, and is the crown thinning or dying? And that'll tell you whether you have an ash borer infestation. If residents catch it early, it can be treated, it can be managed. But what we need them to do is to really help us identify those trees that are infected.
Right, right. And the more people know about this, the better off we are, right?
Absolutely, and that's why we're doing this whole promotional campaign to raise awareness.
Show me the sign there.
Well, this is
what's that all about?
Well, this is the approach we've taken is multifaceted. We've got some YouTube videos out there. We've got a blog, but these are going on trees. So we're going to post these on a tree. So when you're out for a walk in the warm summer evening, you're going to see this and go, maybe this is an ash tree. You're going to look at it. You can scan the QR code and get more information, and it will just make you aware of what's happening. It's quite in your face.
Right.
We're also going to be wrapping car doors with a logo like this. Residents actually are going to wrap their cars.
Really?
Absolutely. This is such a serious problem, because if you think about it, that tree on your front lawn represents value to your property. And if all of the trees are cut down because they're dead, that has a significant hit on people's property values.
No kidding.
So they're realizing that and becoming
Plus
involved.
the general look of the residents and look of the streets and so on, right?
Absolutely. You go into some of Ottawa's established neighborhoods and their beautiful tree-lined streets, that's a real selling feature.
Are these ash trees all over Ottawa? Are they restricted to certain areas of town, or?
Well, they're sprinkled throughout all of Ottawa, but a lot of the existing communities, the 60s and the 70s, developers, when they built those houses, all ash trees on the street. We don't do that anymore. We plant different species, but you have established neighborhoods like Alta Vista. All there are ash trees. So,
do you know how it got here, this borer?
Really hard to say. Could have come in some infected wood. Some came over from Asia. So who knows how it got here? But it showed up here about 3 years ago.
Listen, if you want more information, www.eab.peterhume.ca. Is that right?
That's right.
Thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Good to see you.
Appreciate it. Nice to see you.
Peter Hume, Ottawa City Councillor. Get more information on that. Maybe you can help out. At least identify the problem could exist in your neighborhood.